when we were children. If you didn't finish your food,
Well, they're dead.
you don't think any of them grew up and be like, I was one of those starving kids. Look where I am now.
Still fucking hungry.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I mean, who knows? They might
Are they
be
starving adults?
I'm sure there are. I think the starving children. It's just that they're going to get more sympathy because they're children.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because even let's say the children get all the food,
yeah,
and then the adults die because of malnourish.
Because all the children were getting the food.
Because all the kids were getting all the food. Who's taking care of the kids?
Maybe they were fattening the kids up, and they were cannibals.
Whoa.
Who knows?
But don't you go crazy when you cannibalize? Isn't that a thing? Like there's a thing so that we don't cannibalize. I think that you go crazy if you cannibalize.
Yeah, you go crazy for human flesh because it's delicious. It's nothing like it until you tasted it.
Oh boy,
I don't know. Speaking
of taste, Matthew, we had these burgers today at the movie theater. Please describe your burger.
What can I say about it's a food you're meant to enjoy while being distracted by motion pictures, moving pictures and sounds, and in the darkness. You're not supposed to see what you're eating.
Yeah, we actually specifically didn't eat our meal in a movie theater to not have the full normal effect, but so that we could see our burger and actually pay attention to our burger and not be distracted, like when you're shoving a whole fist of popcorn into your mouth while you're watching a movie, you get popcorn all over your shirt. You don't care because you're watching a movie and because it's popcorn. Who cares?
I care.
Yeah?
I can't do that.
Get popcorn all over your shirt while you're watching a movie?
That sounds like a nightmare. I keep napkins next to me, sometimes some wet naps, and just, after every bite, just wipe my hands down.
I feel like when you're eating popcorn, just don't wipe your hands because you're going to keep eating popcorn. Only wipe your hands when you're done all the popcorn.
No, not how I operate.
All right, so
but the burger, is that what you're asking me about?
So what kind of burger did you get?
I had a cheeseburger, which you instructed me to get. You told me, it's like, you're going to get this, and I'm going to get that. You don't have to, but I know you.
I looked at the menu before we went, and there was like a bacon blue cheeseburger. Yeah. There was a classic cheeseburger, and there was some other third. Oh yeah, like a very spicy option.
Yeah.
And knowing you, I feel like you wouldn't have jumped at the blue cheese or the very spicy option. So I was like, so that's what you'll be getting, Matthew.
I think that another New Year's resolution I've just come up with is I'm going to start being unpredictable.
Well, you were predictable in that you forgot to ask for no tomatoes.
Yeah.
And as soon as you got your burger, you were like, oh, let's take care of these right away.
Yeah, threw it out right away. There were sweet pickles in there.
Yeah.
With like crinkle cut.
Sure.
Like ruffled sweet.
Ruffled
they're
sweet crinkle pickles. Cut. I'll go with crinkle cut.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Why?
That's not the kind of pickle I want in a burger. And I don't want pickles in my burger. So for me to say...
So you're down with a dill pickle?
Yeah, I'll pull those out and I'll eat them.
Okay, yes, that's right. That's right. You eat your pickles separate.
Ruffled pickles.
So you'll never eat a sweet pickle?
I ate one just to see if my tastes have changed, and they have not.
Okay.
So I threw them out.
I used to love sweet pickles. As a kid, I would just like open up a jar of sweet pickles and just munch on some pickles.
Okay. What was that little ticking sound?
I don't know. It was like just.
Oh, you're just munching on pickles.
Eating all those slow pickles. Like they're little though. They're not like a big pickle.
Are
like
they...
a big dill pickle. Like they're small and sweet.
They're not
like
ruffled pickles.
Like no bigger than your pinky.
Oh, that's weird.
They're just little pickles.
That's different.
It's like they're cocktail pickles.
That's different. You're talking apples and oranges here. You're talking ruffled pickles and regular baby pickles.
Yeah, sweet. Well, it's still sweet pickles. We're talking sweet pickles and sweet pickles.
We're talking
it's not apples and oranges.
We're talking big apples and little apples, crab apples and Granny Smiths and Macintoshes and Red Deliciouses.
We're getting off topic.
Yeah, the burger was a mess.
Yeah,
I could see that, and for something you're supposed to eat in the dark,
shouldn't be so messy.
Very difficult to eat. I don't know what I would have done if I couldn't see all the mess. Saw your knuckles at one point covered in mayo and
you said you got some messy knuckles there. I held both my hands out in front of me, focused on my right hand, and was like, "What are you talking about?" And then glanced over the left hand, and went, "Whoa!"
Yeah, you live your life like you're looking through a camera lens. Where you can't really see everything until you pan over. You don't take everything in one shot. But yeah, you had messy knuckles, sir.
Yeah. And then I just licked them and wiped my hands down.
Yeah.
So I got the blue cheese and bacon burger.
Yeah.
I like blue cheese in a burger, but it needs to be a little offset, I find, by some kind of sweetness. And I upgraded my French fries to a beef chili poutine. That was a goddamn mess, that poutine. It really was. They served it to me in like one of these little boxes, these tray boxes, so I can carry all my food to my theater seat. And there was just sauce everywhere. It was a damn mess.
Yeah.
Oh, and they had this little station.
Yes, I remember this.
So there was a station. Well, they had all these spices as well, but there was a little station with like relish, and hot peppers, and some crispy little buggers that tasted kind of like packing peanuts, and some like corn relish or something. I love this corn relish. I don't know what its deal is. I don't know if it's relish. It tastes kind of like relish, but it was corn. I don't know how to describe it much more than that, and it was great. It was delicious.
The corn relish you loved, but the packing peanuts you did not.
No, not.
Weren't they like crispy onions?
I think that's the idea, but they really didn't look like onions in particular, and they didn't taste like anything at all.
Yeah. Okay. So it didn't taste like packing peanuts. Have you tried packing peanuts?
No, but I figure that's what they taste like.
Okay.
Almost nothing.
Almost. Probably.
Maybe a little bit of a chemical taste.
Bit of a squeak to them.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
That's a texture thing. That's not a taste thing.
That's true. I haven't been able to differentiate texture and taste in this year of...
Yeah, we're almost a year into this podcast, and you still don't know the difference between texture and taste. Okay, well, focus on that now as you think about your burger and describe biting into that sucker.
Yeah.
How was the cheese?
Everything was like just kind of mushed together. I saw the cheese, and the cheese is probably the best part of it because the burger itself wasn't that great.
No? Didn't like the patty?
Kind of tastes like a frozen patty, and for sure it is a frozen patty.
It was so definitely a frozen patty because while you were paying for your meal, I saw a guy come out from the back, unwrap a plastic bag with a patty in it, and throw all the wrapping in the garbage, and then walk back with the patty. I don't know why. Was the only trash can in the front? Did you have to really unwrap it in front of me and then go back in the back to cook it?
He wants to make sure you know. It's like, you're paying $16 for this burger. I want you to know that it's worth nothing to us.
Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's notable too. This chain is in a movie theater, so you're overpaying for everything.
Yeah.
It's not just like how much do they charge for a bag of popcorn? Like $8?
6 to 8. I guess seven is a fair bet. Let's say
$7 for a sack of popcorn.
Or something that's costing 20 cents.
Exactly. So when I spend $20 on a drink burger poutine trio, that's pretty fair game for a movie theater. I feel like that's not unreasonable for a movie theater. Yeah. It is unreasonable, but not for a movie theater.
Yeah, it's like you're paying. Let's say you're buying a drink. You're buying a large drink. That's costing you about $6.50 at a movie theater.
Your eyes are so wide right now.
$6.50, and you don't get refills anymore.
Did you used to get refills?
You used to get refills on a large. They got rid of refills on a large because they said it was unsanitary. And
why?
So instead,
what's unsanitary about it?
I guess taking a cup that someone else has drank from and putting it back near the nozzle where you're pouring more drinks.
So like anywhere you get a fountain drink, like Subway is just unsanitary?
I guess if you're getting refills. Because you've already drank from this cup. This is a cup that you've like tampered with and touched. And I don't buy it. No, that's just the reason. And then they not only that, they increase the price of the drink and
eliminated the refills.
Eliminated the refills, increased the price, and made the cup size smaller. Wow! All in one fell swoop.
That's a triple whammy right there.
Yeah. And I love getting free refills.
See, now I've got a question for you, Matthew. Are you in a movie, middle of the movie, finish your Coke, I'll be back. I need some more Coke. I just drank a liter, but I need more.
I like the option because sometimes I get halfway through a movie and I've got a quarter of the drink left. Now I'm rationing, and it's like I'm more thirsty because I know this is all I have. If I have a whole thing and I'm not going to be thirsty for it. I need to know it's sitting there. I don't need to drink it. I just need to know I have it.
I know what you mean, but either way, aren't you rationing it just to make it to the end of the movie? Are you getting up and leaving the movie to go get more soda?
I am, yeah. If I need to, but usually what I do is I'll get there.
I don't want to miss any of the movie.
I'll get there early. I'll sit down. I'll get there real early.
Yeah.
I'll probably eat half the popcorn, drink all the soda, and then right before the movie starts, I go out and get the refill. And I'm like, now I'm satisfied. Now this is just whatever food. I'll eat it. I'll drink it. I don't care if I finish it.
I guess.
I've
Yeah.
already had my fill.
The rest is all bonus. Because, I mean, like, I guess I have a completely different strategy than you. I basically tend to walk in, like, the minute the showtime is, or, like, 5 minutes late, because I know there's commercials and trailers. So I'm like, well, those suckers are being advertised to. I'm getting my soda.
Yeah.
Maybe some peanut M&Ms. Then I go, sit down in the movie theater, catch maybe the last trailer, and then here we go.
Yeah.
I really am so annoyed by that. By waiting, by paying obscene amounts of money for a movie ticket and then watching ads.
Yeah.
And like trailers are not, they are ads, but they're kind of different. They're not like a car commercial because it's like, here are things you might want to come back to this theater for.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, it's just ads. It's all commercials. Just let me see my movie. Tell me what time the movie starts. Don't tell me a time 20 minutes before the movie starts.
Yeah, that's true. And all the commercials are either car commercials or banking commercials.
A lot of things that I can't afford.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm collecting movie ticket points so that I can get free movie tickets. It's not because I'm saving up for a car. It's because I can't afford all these movie tickets. That's really what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe we just got a movie ticket just so we can go eat.
Yeah, that's right.
But
we didn't even go and see a movie. We went and got movie tickets and went into the theater just to try this burger. So listener, this was an investment for your interest. Next time you go and see a movie at a Cineplex chain location. We don't know about no Guzzo's, but for Cineplex, this is the burger. So I got a bacon blue cheeseburger. And you know what? It was a mess. Even the wrapper was a damn mess. It was all a mess. I felt like, what poor suckers getting this, sitting down in the movie theater, and then they have to unwrap their burger, and the outside of the wrapper was like covered in sauce.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, well, maybe if I fold that out on the inside. No, the inside is covered in sauce. This is just a saucy mess.
Yeah.
If I didn't have the wherewithal to grab some napkins, I'd be in sauce trouble.
Oh, yeah.
And so I bit into this burger once removing all this saucy mess. And I had a couple bites of this poutine first, and then I realized this poutine is awful. So I just want to get it out of the way before I bite into the burger. I just want to, because I don't want my last bite to end up being one of these crappy poutine bites. I didn't like the fries. Did you like the fries?
No, not really.
Anyway, so I bit into the burger. You know what? For a really frozen patty, it wasn't that bad. It was still a little crumbly, and the patty tasted all right, but it wasn't good. It wasn't that bad though. The bun was kind of sweet and kind of thick and dense, which I normally don't like. I prefer a fluffier bun, but this was a good bun. Bacon was bacon. Blue cheese was a nice touch. It's really the only redeeming quality of this burger.
Yeah.
And the bun, I guess.
Bun was nice, kind of fluffy.
Yeah. You like your bun?
Fresher than the burger.
Yeah. Well, the burger was fresh from the freezer, like it was.
Yeah. The burger was, I don't know. It was, I have more to say about it, but I'll save it when we start to rate it.
Okay. All right.
Did you have anything else you want to talk about the burgers? I feel like I cut you off before you were talking about Dick Clark's not so Rockin' Eve.
No,
he wasn't there anymore. Now it was who?
Yeah, he's dead.
Kiefer Sutherland,
Carson Daly, and Mel
Daly.
B. Yeah. Spice Girls.
So how was the rest of that night?
Oh, I mean, it was weird. I feel like they were always just like zip-zooping about and like cutting to commercial. Like they were, we're going to talk to someone in the crowd. Let's see if anyone knows the lyrics to Auld Lang Syne. And Mel B is just like laughing at Asian people in the crowd. And then we come back and Carson Daly's like, we'll be right back after this. And then, commercials for
he's cutting out the vowels in his speech.
We'll be right back after this. And then it's just ads for cars and boner pills or whatever, what are normal commercials. And then we come back and Mel B is like, ooh, my giant dope ass fur coat was super cool. She's like, oh, it's too hot. And then she took it off, sung like 3 lines from All That Jazz, and 2 other guys like came out to jazz hands with her, and then